Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a standard 45. How are we doing today? What a treat we've got for you. We've got the big man in town. We've got Daniel from Straight to the Point back here looking at my throw analysis. How can this man get better at this game? My goodness, we have been through some tough times together. It is now time to make drastic changes to my throw to get better. And if that means we get worse before we get better, that's just fine. We're here for long-term gains. Welcome. Great to see you today. So I had my throw analysis done, must be about 6 months ago now. And since then, I've taken clips and studied most days. Just before I play, I'll stick it on, and it's helped me plenty. There's one area of my game that I've been avoiding for some time, since the beginning, my drawback. Now, if you look at any video of mine, not the first 3 darts today because I had changed it slightly in the last few days, my drawback. But my drawback traditionally is this. Extremely fast. They're not too bad darts, maybe I should stick to it. But there's no point in me explaining this. I'm no expert, as you can tell. Let's start with the clip from my throw analysis from Daniel, straight to the point, on my drawback. Play that clip.
It's not bad. It could be better, obviously. There's not much of a deceleration on the draw. There's not a big pause. See, you were very quick to go through on that dart. As soon as you hit the end of the drawback, you're very fast going forward. Now, some people don't have a pause at the end of the draw, but if you don't have a pause, you need a much bigger deceleration and acceleration as you're going through. You're going to need to accelerate it a lot more, and that's the one where your wrist didn't go through. See how the fingers are bobbing back upward? This is because the wrist didn't go through. Keep the elbow still. Don't let the elbow drop. Wrist back. Through with the wrist and the fingers. Flick and fall. It's likely you just pushed a little bit too hard with your arm, so the forearm moved too fast for the wrist and fingers to work. So on this night, again, my film was being throwed by a photographer, and I was actually very happy with the way I played this night. So my throw felt pretty good. Just a good example. Watch the wrist and the fingers all the way back and pausing when the flight's by my chin. Just watch that again. Nice stretch of the arm. Elbow still. Back with the wrist and the fingers. Little pause. Lift the wrist. Now look how fast I managed to get that wrist up. That's a follow through. Now the fingers are going through as I let go of the dart. That's where a follow through is. Accelerating was getting the wrist and the finger still moving past the point of release. It's not necessarily just an arm extension. You can extend your arm and not follow through. And I just follow the dart. Now big 18 to set up 90 after 12 darts. So it's not a bad leg, to be fair. Don't push with that arm. Flick the wrist and let it go. Set yourself up. Get the wrist back. Then I'm going to lift from the back of the hand and forward with the wrist and the fingers. Flick and fall. Tilt and swivel around the boat. We're going to look at alignment a bit more as well. I'm going to show you what you're doing wrong with your handprint. It is better though than it used to be. But keep the hand going through in the same shape all the time. Lift the back of the hand, lift the wrist and the fingers, lift the thumb. Push less with the arm. Because if the forearm moves too fast, the wrist and fingers aren't going to have time to work. And in your original throw analysis, I showed you many examples of multiple professionals having that pause at the end of the draw, like Van Gerwen. It can be small. Look how fast my pause is. It's not big at all, but it's consistent. It's a bit over the top, isn't it? Good darts.
So that was Daniel from Straight to the Point Darts. Check all his videos out, by the way. Exceptional for beginners like us. The basics and the principles of this game. He's got so much good content. It really helped me when I started. It helps me even today. So I really recommend doing that. But Daniel there, you can see there my drawback. It's just one movement. It's just been, you can't tell the difference in speed from drawing back to throwing. And there's no pause. That pause there doesn't exist in my throw. So it's time to now fix this. And every time I've tried to fix this fast drawback and slowing it down, maybe even getting a pause in there if you're that crazy, has just ended in tears. The darts do not like it. But enough is enough. I can't keep doing it this way. I know it's wrong. You don't see any player throwing like that. So there's principles in people's throws, right? There's principles that everybody can follow. Everyone's throw is different, but there are key elements that you see consistently across the better players. And one of them is this drawback business. So I'm going to slow it down like this, see? A little bit slower. It's going to take me a while to get used to it. Because previously, when I'm getting rid of it like that, that's literally what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get rid of it. I don't want to think about it anymore because I'm scared what's going to be the result. I want to now overcome my fears. I want to become one with the darts. I want to cradle them in my arms and nurture them and bring them up in life with good morals and happiness. And I can't do that if I don't become friends, I don't love them and try and get rid of them so quickly. I want to be able to draw back and feel the dart and be at one with the dart and then throw. And it's better. Slowing it down. I can do this. Got to have some belief in myself. You've got to have belief in yourself. It might not be your drawback. This is the problem. There might be other things. I've got to face these problems, and this is one I've got to face at this stage. So today, we'll do doubles around the clock. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Doubles around the clock. Let's get going. I'll talk more about how I'm getting on with this. But if you look at other sports where there's follow-through involved, where there's throwing or what have you, or striking something, the follow-through is key. But if you look at, if there's any drawback involved, the drawback is slower. So you decelerate and then you accelerate. And I haven't done that. I'm just one speed. So it's deceleration and acceleration. It's going to take me a little while. Right, we're on double one. Double two. It's not terrible, and I'm already slowing it back. I'm really going to progress on this. I know it's going to be inconsistent. It's going to take me some time. I have bad days, good days. But I think the overall, if I can nail this, I think there'll be improvements across my throw. Because how can I get better at getting my wrist through? Okay, because when I started, I was a real arm thrower. I'm using my whole arm to throw it. I want to use this wrist and these fingers. I want to get my wrist through. I want to get my fingers through. And it's great speaking a good game. I know what I need to do. Doing it is a completely different thing. And when you're throwing it, and my drawback was so fast, how have I got time to get my wrist and my fingers pushing through consistently or even at all if I'm throwing it that quickly? And I can't. So I feel this might have, if I can slow things down, it might make the other things, the domino effect. Okay, dominoes. Nobody plays dominoes. No one's ever played dominoes. Okay, if you've played dominoes, get in the comments. No one's ever played dominoes. It's a complete, they lied to us about that. Maybe in 1749. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of the focus. I'm also trying to work out where to actually stand on the oche. And every day I'm testing. I'm throwing here, I'm throwing here, I'm throwing here. I'm looking at the numbers, where am I averaging in different positions? And I'm hoping that will help too. So there's things moving. Trying to become more confident, get my mindset right. Ooh, unfortunate sun. So all I'm thinking about really is just bringing it back slower. Now I know Daniel, and there's other videos on this, on the pause. So you're throwing. It's just a slight pause and throw. Slight pause and throw. And some players, like a Schindler, I guess, is like he doesn't really come back. He's here for a second and then throws. I don't have anything. I'm just straight. So I'm not trying to pause, but I'm feeling it might happen naturally. I may already be doing it a little bit. I don't know. That's ball. That's in. And in doing this, I feel my darts aren't getting worse. So that's good. But if they do get worse while I go through this process, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's the long-term stuff we're talking about here. It's going to take time. It's going to take time. 1-3 though. That's nice. Okay. Number 3. I like number 3. You know I like number 3. Oh, I like those though. Look at the grouping there. Obviously, I'm trying to get it lower, but that consistency in and around what I'm trying to hit, good. Good. I'm reducing those bad darts, those awful ones, the ones that come up here or off the board, hit your cat. I mean, some of you I know have lost several pets from playing this game, so rest in peace. Credit to you, ready? Putting your animals on the line. Finally, number 3's in. Good stuff. Yeah, and I think if I was to, I'm sure there are players out there who do throw pretty fast in their drawback and I'm not talking about the acceleration. You can throw that as fast as you like. I mean, when you watch them on TV, you can hardly even see the hand move. They're moving it so quickly. It's the drawback. It's the fact that I was all one motion, all one speed, and I just want to slow it down a bit. Right, I think we're on 4. Yeah, timing, isn't it, really? Oh, not bad. See, I don't mind those. I'm not going to complain at these darts. They're in and around the area. No cigars. And hopefully in time, that will make it easier for me to work on the other things like follow through and my handprint, if I can just slow this down. One day, guys, because my throw I don't think is very attractive. I'd love it to be lovely and smooth one day for you, like Roger Federer in a dressing gown. That sort of smoothness, that would be a dream. Oh. Oh. We're on 5 though. That's acceptable. And I do feel a bit more comfortable, slowing this drawback down. It's the most comfortable I've felt doing it since I have attempted it for short periods of time, but I'm really committed to it this time, slowing it down. Because it was just so fast. It's always been so fast. It's like fast as Usain Bolt running from a bear. Six. Not bad. Not bad. Seven. Oh, that was handprint, or handprint that one. But this is okay, isn't it? This is okay. And I would like to know in the comments, especially for you guys who've seen this many times, me throw, am I throwing slower? I feel I am. Plenty of you have told me to throw or draw back slower. So it is noticeable. Ooh, not bad darts either. I don't mind that at all. Oh la la. In and around the target though, but I would have liked those just to have launched it and laid it on there, laid it on the bed of the dart. The 19s, well, that's covered, but we need to get the 7. Oh my goodness. The 7 is causing me problems. I don't mind 7. Hoppa. Oh, look at that. Both sides of it. Really causing me problems here. It's like buttering toast with a chainsaw. Problematic at all moments. Oh. Poor. And if you see me over the next few weeks returning to my bad ways, my bad habits, and I start speeding up, you've got to tell me. We've all got to be on top of me here and making sure I'm on the straight and narrow. Come on. This is annoying. But it's okay. Could see a dip in quality, but I'm willing to sacrifice that for a short period of time. Oh, it's in, finally. We're on 8. How are we doing for time? We're okay. Got a few minutes left. I'd like to get double figures, if that's okay with you. Oh, didn't like those. Didn't like those at all. Oh, don't mind those. Lovely grouping. Really, really tight, these two. Oh. You know, don't feel I'm throwing any worse this way. I feel like with some practice, because I'm thinking about it, but you want to get to a point where you're not thinking about it, right? Oh, it's lovely though. Look at those. And I feel a little, not as tense. My body feels a bit more relaxed this way, drawing back so quickly. I think being so tense and getting rid of the dart. And I don't know, maybe you'll tell me in the comments, but I know, and I see this when I do have to actually look at my videos every now and again. I hate seeing this, but the snatchiness. I feel like I'm snatching less. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. But we're on 10. Ow, I've just hit just almost knocked over the camera and the tripod with my foot. Number 10. Not awful, but even slowing it down, I actually already think the darts are becoming a little bit more consistent. No wayward darts as often. Oh, just the 6s instead. Right, let's throw 3 more and I'll let you get out of this town if that's okay with you all. Let me know what you think, if you think I'm on the right path to greatness. Number 11 to finish up, that'd be lovely. Oh, unlucky. Really, very few poor darts today. I feel like I'm throwing the dart with a little bit more control. I think that's probably the word I didn't use all video, but it's more all about feeling like I've got a bit more control over the dart, becoming friends with it. And I've never become friends with the darts. I've just got rid of them as quickly as I can. So I need some bonding time. I need some bonding time together. We need to enjoy each other's company. We need to understand each other's positives and negatives, and find the humanity in each other. So that's what I'll be doing with this tungsten piece of metal for the next period of time. And I hope to see you soon. You're wonderful. Godspeed.